Hey everyone, this is RossTV on RossTV, coming to you back from the secret compound, doing a Saturday Breeders Cup special and picks. Let's see if I can do any better. Hopefully Friday's picks were good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I came back to do another one just for you. I love it. Alright, let's see what I can cocksucker into this time. Alright. Fourth race is the first race for the Breeders' Cup on Saturday at St. Anthony. I'm not doing those first three races. Nobody cares. Everybody's just waking up, drinking their coffee, doing their handicapping. Nobody really cares. I don't even care. But the first race is the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. It's a grade 1, and it's a 1 mile race. And the favorite in the race is, let's see here. How about Dundonnell for Jay Doyle? Don't know that guy. Like I said before, Europeans were not going to do much. Like I said in yesterday's picks, forget it. Go back to Europe, you Irish bastard! But, my opinion, I think, well, you know Garrett Gomez has got to win a Breeders' Cup race. You know it's death, taxes, and Garrett Gomez. You know it's got to happen. So, basically, I'm going to go with the 13. Going to go with the 8, 10, 11. 13, 8, 10, and the 11 in the fourth race. And also the first race in the Breeders' Cup that day. Alright, the second race of the day is the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint, grade 1, 7 furlongs. And the favorite in that race is Groupie Doll. I've been hearing a lot of shit about this horse. I've been hearing a lot of crap about this horse. I'm sorry. Regime Mirage is always going to be a choke artist. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. If anybody else is running Groupie Doll, then I would give them the race. It's not going to happen. Personally, I think Switch is going to wake up and win this race. Because California horses are better than the East Coast horses. How many times do I have to tell you this? So, basically, it's 10, 9, 6, and 5. That's my selections. 10, 9, 6, and 5. That's my selections in that race. Alright. Race 6. Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. Obviously, it's a mile because I just said it was a dirt mile. So, the favorite in that race is Shackelford at 2-1 with Ramon and my favorite buddy in the whole wide world, Dale Romans. He's a trader that screws me over more than once. This is a tough race. You know what? I said I wouldn't get emotional, but personally, I think it's the 7 in this race, MNC, but I usually don't go with my heart. I usually don't go with my heart in these type of races. But my mom, if people don't know this, she passed away in August. And this was one of her favorite horses ever. She bet this horse a lot. Every chance she got, she bet this horse. And I remember when the Preakness, when the horse won, she was excited. And frickin' dang, I missed the exacta because I didn't put her horse on top. I kept saying to her that horse was going to quit, and she just said, "Fuck you. That horse ain't gonna quit." And she was right. So, well, I'm gonna dedicate this race to my mother, and bet the 6 in honor of her, I guess, and hope the horse runs. Me personally, it's a 7, but I hope the horse wins. I think Shackleton's gonna. I think my mom's gonna get that horse home. I really think so. But it's 6, 7, 8, 9 are my selections in that race. Fuck you, Jersey Town. Fuck you. You ain't running for damn shit this time. Fuck you, Castellano. 6, 7, 8, 9 is my selections. Mom, hopefully your horse wins. I'll root hard for you. At least get a little closure. Race 7. Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint, Grade 1, and it's 6.5 furlongs. Down the hill. My specialty. Favorite in that race is Bridgetown for Johnny V and Todd Pletcher. Jeez. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This one's going to be a tough race. Well, the best in the business of going down the hill is Rosario. But I don't think Rosario's going to do it here. The other good guy in this race, me and him don't like each other very much. Because he screws me over more than any other jockey besides Leparoux, of course. And he's just, God, he irritates me. Joe Talamo. California Flag could upset this race. I really think so. He knows the racetrack better than anybody down the hill. Quite frankly, everybody else doesn't. So basically, I'm going to go with a 1, 8, 7, 3. 1, 8, 7, 3 is my selections in race 7. I just feel like it's going to be a West Coast dominated kind of race because only those guys know how to run down that hill. You're going to really expect to see Castellano run down that hill? Yeah. Not a chance in hell. Race 8. The Grey Goose Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Grade 1. This is the race last year where I came up with Hanson to beat the Union Rags. One of my best moments as a handicapper last year. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people will root for Union Rags to win that race. And I stick it to them. I stick it to them real good. And I'll do it again. So, basically, there's not very many horses in here that could win this race. I personally think Rosie Nepratic can win this race again. Shanghai Bobby's a good horse, very dominant. Baffert's going to have his hands full, and Begaron's going to have his hands full with that horse. I really think it's going to be chalky in this race. It's going to be a 4, 9, 8, 2. I think Angel Serpo is going to be the key to the superfecta in this race. So watch out for him on the 2. Speak logistics for 4. Race 9 is your Breeders' Cup Turf race. And there's been a lot of controversy about Duelham running on the dirt or the turf. Because we all know he's good on synthetic, but he's not that great on the other 2 surfaces. Why? Because he doesn't know how to win. I mean, he doesn't. Little Mike, the other Dale Romans horse in this race, has at least 1 on the turf. And screw me out of the pick 4 Churchill on a Kentucky Derby day. Thank you! So, in this race here, I'm going to go with, believe it or not, I'm going to go with St. Nicholas Abbey in this race. I used this horse at Dubai in March and broke my heart and ran second to a really, really good horse. You can ask anybody. would have had to double if the horse would have freaking made it to the water in time. So Joseph O'Brien and Aiden O'Brien have 2 horses in this race, the 3 and the 4. I just think the 3 is going to just dominate this race. This is the only European horse I think can win these 2 days, in my opinion. So I think it's going to be a 3-10-11-9. 3-10-11-9. I think Optimizer has a good chance to run second in this race. I mean, Wayne Lucas has to be a part of this, you know. I know he's getting old, he's getting up there, but you know Wayne Lucas has got to be involved in one of the races. Of course. Yeah, you think I'm really that stupid? All right, the Express Bet Breeders' Cup Sprint, Grade 1, and this is 6.5. No, just 6 furlongs. I'm sorry. And the favorite in this race is Amazami, Mike Smith, and Bill Spar. Amazami didn't show me a lot last race. Coyle won the race last out against each other. Amazami just, I don't know. Maybe he was just warming up for this race. I really don't know. Makes me a little nervous, but my selections in this race, I had a hard time picking this one. I really did. I had 2 horses here. I really hope there's a dead heat in this race, because I think the dead heat in this race is the 7 and the 9. I just don't know which one to pick between the Lumber Guy and Trinityburg. Like, I just feel like Willie Martinez on Trinityburg can win this race, and so is the Lumber Guy with Johnny V. It's just they're so similar. They're very speed horses. I just feel like if one of those 2 horses get loose, I don't think they're going to catch them, in my opinion. But I'm going to go with Trinityburg because he's got more experience than the Lumber Guy. Plus, Trinityburg's saved my butt a time or 2 in the past. So I'll go with 9, 7, 11, and 4. So it's 9, 7, 11, and 4 in this race. And the Breeders' Cup Mile. And the favorite in that race is Wise Dan with Johnny V with Charles Lupresti. Everybody suggests this horse is going to win. I agree. I don't think anybody's going to catch Wise Dan in this race. There's not much chance in hell. Animal Kingdom. I'm sorry, but you haven't really run a race in a while, so I don't know what you're going to do. So I'm going to go with 2, 7, 3, 4. 2, 7, 3, 4 in this race. I just think Wise Dan's just going to murder this field. But now the last and but not least, the Breeders' Cup Classic. Man, this one's going to be a doozy. Woo! The favorite in this race is Game On Dude with Beggarano and Baffert. Last year, Game On Dude has Chantal, I can't ride anymore, Sutherland. That's why she's retired. Because she sucks so bad. But this horse had to lead for most of the race and choked like this horse usually does. And Drosselmeyer came out like St. Pablo to win it pretty much. How it really helped me out, saved my butt financially, and sucks he's not running this year to defeat that horse again. So I gotta find a new horse to beat Game On Dude. I think Game On Dude will run, in my opinion. He's not gonna be 14-1 again like he was last year. There's just no way. I think the horse that wins this race is Mucho Macho Man. I'm not kidding. I really think Kathy Revito's horse can win. Mike Smith, he's got all the experience in the world. The horse missed out last time. I just think the horse was just getting a little bit of work before this race. And he did lose to Honor and Serve on the 12th. That's running right below Mucho Macho Man in the 12 post. Mucho Macho Man's in the 11. I think it's those two. I think those two horses are going to have a big impact in the race, in my opinion. And my selections in this race, and I really did think about this one. This one was tough. I'm not going to lie to you. And I even considered Handsome Mike a little bit, even though what I saw in the Pennsylvania Derby. I believe it is 11, 12, 7, and 4. And for the super high 5, because people do play that, I will use Flat Out, because he can run 5th. He did it last year, so why not get it? Why can't he do it this year? So it's 11, 12, 7, 4, 2. Game on, dude. Bye-bye. We'll see you next week. Well, those are my selections for Breeders' Cup Saturday. I hope you guys win. Maybe you guys see something I don't see, and that could be quite possible. It's just these fields are so tough. It's just, if you're a handicapper, this is your 2 days of this is like Christmas. You know what I mean? If this was so easy, why would we even be handicapping? You know what I mean? But this is Russ Adams on RossTV. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get ready for these 2 days of racing. Oh man, I just hope these races are good. I really hope so. I really love to see some history. You know what I mean? But I'll let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.